Okay, y'all, lights off, candles lit, and snacks ready. Because today we're talking about all things creepy, spooky, ghost stories type of vibes. But don't worry, this is a safe space, I think. And before I chicken out on doing this video, of course, I got my girl, Naisha, with me today.
Hi.
So let's get into it. Ghosts or aliens?
I think aliens.
Aliens? A haunted house or abandoned asylum?
A haunted house.
Because that
Yeah.
haunted asylum, can you imagine? It's something. That shit is real. Okay, a pumpkin patch date or a scary movie marathon,
Oh, those are both really cute. I'll do the
right?
pumpkin patch date.
I
Yeah.
mean, I don't like scary movies like that, depending on what it is, but I wouldn't mind, be like, "Oh, it's scary, hold
Oh
me."
my gosh. Damsel in distress.
All right, a vampire or a werewolf?
A vampire. I love vampires.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Okay, let's get into like a little bit of a story time. Have you ever
Okay.
seen or felt something paranormal?
I don't know if, I mean, of course, you don't know. Some people know because
Yeah.
it's a specific story, but like it happened so long ago. It's when we had the box TVs, like the flat top
Okay.
TV.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So it was very long time ago. There was a DVD case on top of the TV and it like flew off the TV. And I'm like, there's no open windows. The air conditioner is not that strong. Like, I don't know how that happened, but I just
You
left the
saw it
room.
fly.
I saw it fall off of the TV and it was flat. It was like the box TVs that we used to
Yeah, yeah.
have. And it was flat on there. It was a DVD case and it fell off of the TV. It wasn't like partially on the TV. It was like fully on the TV. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna just leave. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna just
Hell
fix it.
no. Mine was when the girls passed away. I was sleeping in the room and I felt like cold on my face. And then I
Mhm.
heard her voice say Vane. And I was like, oh. I was like, okay, I know you're fine. And I ran. I bolted downstairs. I was like, oh, hell no. I was freaking out. I was, what, 12? Yeah,
Yeah.
that. So I
I was
felt
older.
that. You were older? So
Yeah, I
you
was
had more.
probably like 18, 19.
Did you ever live somewhere that you felt it was haunted?
That one incident happened with the DVD case. That happened to me. That's something that I saw. I had gotten my wisdom tooth taken out. So I don't know. Like, I'm going to chunk it up to the meds I was taking. My mom used to go to work at like 4 or 5 a.m. So it's still dark
Okay.
outside. Everyone's still sleeping. And I heard the doorbell ring at that time. But I didn't get up. I'm like, okay, she's up. Maybe she was waiting for somebody. I don't know. I didn't pay it any mind. And I stayed in my bed. And then when I opened my eyes, there was like somebody standing with a white nightgown, but I
Bitch,
couldn't
you were
see their
high.
face because I'm laying in my bed. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna look up. Like I just saw them standing when I opened my eyes and I just assumed it was my mom and I went back to sleep. And then when I woke up in the morning, I called my mom and I'm like, why was the doorbell ringing and why did you come to my room? She was like, I didn't do that. The doorbell didn't ring and I didn't come to your room. I'm like,
Oh,
yeah, you were in
hell.
my room. And she's like, no, I wasn't. I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave again. Till this day, I don't know what that was like. So
Well,
I'm
it's
like,
a
oh,
little.
it was the meds.
No, for me, we lived in Coconut Grove. This is the time that I lived with my dad and my two cousins. I remember one time my cousin, we were in the kitchen eating. Remember I had a Pop Tart. The TV wasn't on, nothing was on. And all of a sudden you hear, a laugh, like a
What?
little girl laugh. And she looked at me and she was like,
Oh,
Ronnie, why are you
hell no.
laughing? And I looked at her and I was like, I'm not laughing. And she's like, I just heard you laugh. And we heard the shit again. I was like, oh no, daddy! We ran straight to my dad. This was another time the lights had gone off
In that same place?
in the
In that
same
same town?
place, in the same, yeah. Out of nowhere, there was a plate on the table and it just cracked, like it broke. And I
It
was
didn't
like,
fall, it just
no,
broke on
it
the
was just broke
table?
on the table.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. I was like,
Listen,
no. Yeah, it was scary that back then. Brings me to this question. Do you think kids and animals really see spirits?
I do.
You do? I do.
Yeah.
Well, in that house, I had a dog and he would go in the laundry room and he would always like bark up like towards like the
Uh-huh.
ceiling in the laundry room. And I would be like, what are you barking at? And come to find out later, there was a little girl that had passed away, I think in the laundry room, they had said. And the dog would always bark there. I was, and then actually in this house, one time I was taking the baby a bath and had the door open in the bathroom. She was in the tub. She looked at me. She's like, Mommy, who's that? And she pointed behind me. And I look and the door's open. There's nobody there. I'm like, I don't know. Who is it?" She's like, "I don't know." And I'm like, "What are they saying?" And she's like, "They're saying hi." So I
Mm,
was like, "Okay, say hi back." And she was like, "Hi." Did they say? She was like, "Yeah, they said hi." I was like, "Okay, let's get you out the shower." She was like maybe 2, I think. Like 2 or
yeah,
3. And yeah, she would say, and I always like upstairs in that bathroom, I always feel something. Like I'm not scared, but I
yeah.
do like feel something. It's a little weird.
Like, I had one person that was really close to me pass away, but outside of that person, I haven't had anyone, actually 2 people that I was pretty close with that really affected me, emotionally that passed, and I'm like, "Don't come visit me." Like, I be praying, I'm like, "Listen, I hope everything's good with you. Do not visit me,
Yeah.
cause you would scare me.
Yeah.
Don't do it."
I feel you.
But I believe that happens.
If your house was haunted, would you move or would you make peace with the ghost?
No, I'm up outta there.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
But what if it was like a nice ghost? You've never seen on TikTok the ghost Ethel?
No,
You've never seen that?
no.
I'm gonna put a clip.
You gotta send it to me,
But
yeah.
yeah,
I
it's
You could be a nice ghost somewhere else, I'm okay, like, I'm alright,
I
yeah.
get it. Have you ever had like sleep paralysis?
Oh my gosh, that is the
The
worst.
worst. The
Oh
worst.
my goodness, it hasn't happened to me in a really long time, and I pray that it doesn't, but the last vivid memory that I have of sleep paralysis, I saw somebody standing in the corner and I couldn't move.
You couldn't move. Yeah.
No, and it was the exact setting of my room. It was around my birthday because I had birthday balloons in my room. So it
Okay.
was everything. Like it was like I was awake. Yeah. Like I was awake. I saw my room. I saw everything, but I could not move. And then there's this shadow in the corner and I'm like, I want to get up out of here. Like,
Mhm.
and I could not move
Move.
at all.
It
Eyes
sucks.
open, just laying in the bed. It's
Yep.
terrible.
It is. I have
It
it.
hasn't happened to me in a long
I
time.
haven't had it in a little while, but usually it happens to me when I'm sleeping on my back. I'm a
Okay.
side or a stomach sleeper.
Me
So if
too.
I sleep on my back, I have like a little stuffed animal that Vero gave me. If I'm sleeping on my back, I sleep with him on my chest. I don't know
Yeah.
why. It gives me some type of comfort that nothing's gonna get me, but I sleep with him on my chest. But yeah, I'll dream I'm trying to walk somewhere and something is pulling me. It's pulling me in my dream. And then I wake up and I'm, like, still feeling that pull, and I
Mm,
know I'm awake, so all I start praying in my dream, and I'll start
yeah.
praying while I'm awake. I don't know, it takes away my breath. It's freaky. That crap
It's
is
a really
freaky.
bad feeling.
It
It's
is. I
yeah.
don't wish that on anybody, on anybody.
I've
Okay.
had the I've had, like, the dream where somebody's chasing me, and I don't wanna turn around
Uh-huh.
because I don't wanna see how close they are, and I've that has woken me up, but I didn't have sleep paralysis from that, but it woke me up scared, like,
Yeah. Yeah, I've
I
gotten
felt the emotion of being chased.
God, I hate it. I
Not cool.
hate those.
No, it's
Look,
not
listen,
cool.
we gotta pray when we're done here, because next thing
I
you
know,
know,
right?
we start having these damn dreams.
I'm, like, looking around, hearing noises and shit.
You're like, "Wait, who was that?"
What was that?
I can't. Okay. So speaking of spirits, right? Have you ever been to like a tarot reader or like a psychic?
I have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Have they ever gave you like a crazy accurate reading?
There was some accuracy to my reading, yeah,
Yeah.
like
That you were
yeah.
like,
Well, it wasn't at the moment. Like, what she told me at the moment, like, for example, like, do you have, like, a person that's close to you that looks like this? Like, the description of the person that was close to me was dead on,
okay.
and they had just passed.
Oh, really?
So, yeah,
Yeah.
so it was my midwife, actually, so
Oh, I think you did mention something
yeah,
to me
so
about your midwife.
she told me that, like, she was like, her presence was around me, like, that's
Mhm.
it, but nothing bad, nothing scary, but I'm like, yeah, that her description was dead on to
Yeah.
the lady that was my midwife, and then she told me that something was gonna happen. What her disclaimer was, like, ultimately, like, God is in control and anything can change, like, you change the trajectory of things that are gonna happen in your life based on the actions you take. So she's like, "I
Mhm.
can tell you something now and it can change because you changed your ways. Like, I
Yeah.
can tell you in 3 months you're gonna gain 20 pounds, and then you're like, 'Oh, let me get right. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna eat
Yeah.
right because I told you this.'
Mhm.
So had you not taken heed to that, maybe you were actually gonna gain those 20 pounds." Nonetheless, she told me something that was gonna happen, and I was like, "Alright, well, I gotta try to change this," and it happened.
Yeah. Do you believe in psychics or do you believe like
I
it's like
do,
your
I just rather not,
intuition?
like
Yeah.
yeah, because, I mean, there's prophets in the Bible.
Mhm.
And they're similar to psychics, so
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
it's a little different and people have their take on it, but I just think at this point, I just wanna live my life, like, I don't need to know what's
Mhm.
gonna happen, I just need to do what I
Have you ever seen the blonde lady, Teresa,
I
on
think so.
TV with the big hair and all that?
Uh-huh,
Her?
yeah.
Okay, so this was when I had my first Amaury, when I first had him, and I was in my apartment, just him and I by ourselves, and I was watching her, the psychic, Teresa, the show. But before I was watching the show, I was just sitting there thinking about, my mom, and
Mhm.
I was like, wonder if she's like, proud of me. I hope that she is proud of me. So whatever, turn on the TV, start watching Teresa Caputo, the show, and she goes into different places. Wherever she goes, and if she feels something, she'll speak to the person. So she did that to one girl. They were in a grocery store, and the girl, she was like, "Oh, I have something to tell you." She asked the girl what her name was. Her name was Vanessa, right? And she had just had a little boy, right? The little boy was the same amount of months as mine. And she was like, "I just want you to know that your mom is proud of you."
What?
Girl!
I got goosebumps right now.
I was boo-hoo crying. I was like, "No. No way. Like, this can't." But yeah, I kid you not, te lo juro, on that show, the girl Vanessa, same age as Amaury, and yeah, she was like, "Your mom is very
Wow.
proud of you." I was busting out crying. I was like, "Okay, those are little, like, signs that we get."
Yeah.
But it was creepy as hell. But I was happy. I was like, "Okay, I believe it."
If somebody passed that I was very close with, I would love to see them in my dreams, but don't be knocking stuff down in my house, like, don't do
We're
that.
not doing that.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
Stay where you at and, like, come see me in a dream.
Yeah.
Cool, I would love that, but the other stuff, I don't need to
Mhm.
be scared.
Yeah, I get it. I've said that a bunch of times too to her. I'm like, "Look, I love you, but just don't do it. Just
Just
no, no, no.
yeah, it's gonna scare me.
I don't want it."
I'm gonna be scared.
Yeah. Okay, stuff that you've done as a kid. Have you ever done, like, the Ouija board or anything like that?
I did one time as a kid, we had a Ouija board, but we
Mm.
didn't, like, get into it, like, I think my mom had it, and, like, we found it. I don't know, I can't remember, I was that young that I can't really remember the story, but I remember seeing one and, like, we didn't know what it was, like, we didn't know what to do with it.
Do you think it
So,
works?
I don't
I
know.
don't know either. I'm like, "Oh."
I don't wanna find out, I'm
Yeah, I
good.
don't wanna find I don't wanna
You
find
can
out
somebody
either.
can tell me their story, comments, let us know, I'm good.
Let us know in the
I don't
comments
need a
about the Ouija
personal
board.
experience,
I don't wanna
nothing.
know.
I'm alright. I'll
The
take your
one
word
that
for
we
it.
used to do, I never done the Ouija board. I was, like, too scared of it, but the one that we used to do was, Bloody Mary, like, say
Oh,
Bloody
we
Mary
did
in the
that,
mirror, or
Bloody Mary
Candyman.
and Candyman. Yeah.
Candyman, that one, yeah, and then, do you remember the one that light as a feather, stiff as a board from that
Yeah.
movie?
That movie,
Yeah.
The Craft,
The
was it The Craft?
Craft. The
Right?
Craft,
Yeah, we did
yeah.
that too.
You
We
did that one.
swore it worked. It did not
This
work. Girl, you have it.
stupid ass.
We're like, "It's working, it's working," but you're
My
still
puppy
laughing.
fell.
No, it's not working. It's working.
I can't,
Yes,
okay.
I really liked that movie, The
Yeah.
Craft.
Do you have, like, an all-time favorite, like, scary movie? Or no?
Not really, no.
No? Yeah, I don't really
But I
either.
liked scary movies when I was younger.
Yeah?
I'm not too crazy about them now.
Mm. If you had to pick one of the scary movie, like, horror characters, which one do you think you would survive against?
Michael Myers.
Why?
Man, he's so slow. Like, how you don't get away from this man?
Listen, lo nervio, trying to open the door.
He's so slow.
He
No,
is.
yeah. Freddy Krueger is the scariest one to me
Yeah.
because
I
he shows
I
up in your dreams and his face.
I always said Chucky. I would kick the hell out of him. But
Oh,
then he's
yeah.
scary too though. Like the leprechaun used to scare me. Which one traumatized you as a kid?
I can't like, The Exorcist was really scary because it's
That was mine.
realistic. Yeah,
That
The
was
Exorcist
mine.
and Pet Cemetery.
Okay, I never
Yeah, Pet
saw that
Sematary
one.
was creepy. So I did enjoy scary movies as a kid, like,
Mhm.
and they would scare me. I would be scared. My brother liked scary movies, so sometimes we would go to the movies together and see a new scary movie. But the last scary movie I attempted to watch was this movie called Smile,
Mm, my god.
and I couldn't finish it. I'm like, this is demonic. I don't want to watch it, and I
That
turned it
is
off.
insane. I had
Okay,
just seen the movie. We watched it at the house, so I'm
you
driving
watched
back.
it. In its entirety? You watched the whole movie?
Yeah, we watched the whole movie. Yeah. Watched the whole movie, watched it at the house, and then I had to drive back home. And it was like, mind you, o'clock at night. And one of the roads that I have to drive down is really dark. So I'm
Mhm.
like, lights on, like really high beams, like, whatever, looking around because I'm freaked out. Finally get to the house and it's dark in the house. I come out of the room and I'm about to go up the stairs. Maudy is standing on the stairs in the dark, smiling at me. When I tell
Oh,
you, I screamed so loud. And he was
I
like,
have
"What? What?" I was like, "Nobody
my
heard
kids
me." I almost peed myself. Like I peed a little bit. Not gonna
Oh
lie.
my kids have scared me the most probably ever.
Yeah.
Unintentionally. Like,
Mhm.
why are you standing at the end of my bed in the dark? Just standing there. Like, get in the bed with me, wake me up. Why are you just standing there? Like, they've really
Kids.
scared me sometimes, but if they don't know any better. They're like, whatever, I'm just
Yeah. Is there any like family superstitions that your family has? Like
oh
example,
man.
don't walk under a ladder, don't put your purse on the floor.
Oh yeah, we have the don't put your purse on the floor because
Mhm.
your money's gonna leave, or like, I mean, there's a lot of dumb ones, like don't go to sleep with your hair wet, you're gonna get a cold.
Okay.
That's not true.
That's the one that I think of. I don't like the baby going to sleep with her hair wet. I don't like it. It's just
I'm trying to
uncomfortable.
think. There's a lot of them, but I've dismissed them because I know they're not true. So I'm like, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna carry this,
Yeah.
this weight is not gonna carry in my life where I'm gonna have these superstitions about stuff. But that's one. The hair, not to walk barefoot when you have your period. I don't even remember why,
I've
but
never heard
there's
that one.
because I don't give them any life. I'm like, yeah, all right, you could keep that. Yeah, I know the hair wet because I believed it. I'm like, oh, the air conditioning's on. You're going
Yeah.
to go to sleep with your hair wet. No, it's not true.
Oh, I still
But
believe it. I'm
that
not
one,
gonna
I
lie.
believe this. That one I remember, and the money one,
And
and
the
the
money
purse on the
one. The one that I know is, don't swipe your feet with the broom because 'cause you'll never get
okay, yeah,
married. You've heard that
yeah,
one?
that's cool too. Yeah,
And,
damn,
don't
you're
buy
breaking my
someone's
head.
shoes. You've never
No, I
heard that
never
one?
heard that one.
That you don't buy anyone's shoes because then they'll walk out of your life?
I cannot. You see, that's why I don't remember any of these, and I am
You're telling
raking my brain right now trying to remember because there's so many, and I know Hispanics have a lot, Dominicans
him.
have a lot, but I can't think of them right now.
Yeah, but those are the 2 that I remember, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes just because I'm like, "Just in case, don't swipe my feet." Like, I'm like,
Don't do it.
watch where you're swiping, I'm trying to get married." Like,
Yeah.
those. Alright, so let's play a mini scenario type of thing,
Okay.
okay? So, who dies first? Who's the hero? Who's running out the door instead of upstairs? Name 3 people. You could put me in there too, or yourself, whichever.
My brother, my oldest brother, William, he's the hero because
Okay.
he acts like he's not scared of anything. So I'm gonna assume he's the hero. He's gonna beat everybody's ass. He's a Marine. He's gonna do it. Like, he
Uh-huh,
is the hero in my life.
uh-huh. You gotta
I
shout
might
out
die
William.
first. Yeah, I might die first. Like, this doesn't exist. This is not happening. I'm so
It's
optimistic. I'm
obvious.
not a pessimist. This is not real. This is not happening. You out of there, girl. Out. I try to be so optimistic about everything. Like, no,
No.
it's not real. Are you okay? Do you want to talk about it? Like,
I
is
can
this something
imagine
you
you.
want to talk about? Trying to be a therapist and shit. No, I'll probably die first. And then upstairs,
Yeah, like who runs the wrong direction when they're supposed to run this way?
I could see my daughter running upstairs.
I
She's
get it.
always doing the opposite of what I tell her to do. So I'm just gonna say that. Like, yeah, I'll tell her to go out the front door. And she's like, wait,
Mhm.
I have to get something upstairs. My doll. Girl, we gonna die. My
Bring
doll.
your ass.
I gotta get my iPad. Me da un pique con no iPad.
You.
Pee. That's always easy. She gotta get her iPad or she gotta pee. So she's gonna go upstairs.
Poor baby. Gotta love
Yeah.
her. Okay. I want to hear the scary story.
Well, okay. So I didn't experience it because I wasn't there. The same townhouse that I lived in where the DVD fell off the TV.
Okay.
And
This
this is
was
the same
in Miami,
townhouse.
right?
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
the
Okay.
same townhouse that I lived in where I got my wisdom teeth pulled and I
Okay.
saw the nightgown, la
That place
bata.
was haunted.
There was some stuff going on over there. Like, supposedly, like, there was somebody that lived there that did brujeria and, like, I don't know. So I left my house. I went to a baby shower. It was a party, something. It was an event. And it was earlier in the day because it wasn't nighttime yet. So it was
Okay.
maybe 6, 7. It was still light outside. And I left. And my
Mhm.
mom calls me like maybe 20 minutes after I leave. And she's like, did you come back to the house? And I'm like, "No, I'm at the party." She's like, "Me and Mundito," her boyfriend at that time, "we both saw you walk to your room. So there was the staircase, her room, and then my room. So you had to pass her room to go to my room." She's like, "We just saw you go to your room." I'm like, "Well, I'm not home. I'm not there." She's like, "You need to come back home now." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not coming back home." She's like, "You left your spirit here. That means you left your spirit here." I'm like, "I don't know what that means, but I'm not going back home. Bye." And I did not
What?
go back home. And then I didn't even want to go back home because I'm like, that's my room. Something's in my room. But she claims and he claims, so that's two people, that they saw me walk by and go to my room.
What
But
the
I
okay,
wasn't
so
home.
wait, what is like, this is, like, a real question. So what is it supposed to mean? Like,
I don't know. You think I was asking more questions? I was like, listen, my spirit is with me. I'm at this party. It's with me.
I'm taking shaking my head.
I don't know what you saw, but my spirit is here having a great time. Yeah,
Oh
I don't know
my
what that. I was like, what do you mean? And I'm at a party, it's loud. I'm like, what you mean? My spirit is there. Like, I'm not coming back home. No.
hell
And
no.
yeah, and I didn't ask more details. We lived there probably for like another year after that stuff happened. And then we
Yeah.
we ended up my mom sold it.
No, 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 no. Yeah, no, that's freaky. I would have been like, I don't know, knowing me, I get like,
You would have
overthinking
went
and
home?
freak. Huh?
You would have went home?
Hell yeah. Probably. I would have been scared. Like, she's telling me I need to go because I'm gonna die. Like, here I'm gonna die. I need to go
I
home.
we did not take it serious. I was like,
Oh hell no.
okay,
I would have
y'all
freaked
deal
out.
with that.
I
Go
would
to
have
the
freaked
room and
out.
tell her to meet me here.
I hate you.
Tell her she's missing out on a good time. She need to come over here. Like, I did not take it serious at all, and my mom still
Hell no.
stands on it. Like, if you ask her today, and that was, like, what, 20 years ago? She's still like, "Yeah, we saw you walk into the room. Like, we saw you walk by."
I would
And
have
she
had
called
so
me,
many
she's like,
questions.
"Walking."
Like, what was I wearing? Did I have the same thing? Like, I don't know. I would have been so like into it. I don't know. Have you ever seen somebody like do brujeria or anything like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Like a
remember
dead chicken or
chicken.
something. Yeah.
I've never seen it being actually done, like the dead chicken, but I remember going somewhere into someone's house and they had like un platico, like a plate, whatever.
Mhm.
And there was like some cans and there was like the head and then the body of little
Of the
baby
chicken?
ones. Yeah, little baby chicks. And I was like, "What the hell is that?" But I've never.
I've been to a few houses. I mean, we live in Miami.
Mhm.
There was a bunch of people did like santeria, like a lot of
Yeah.
Cubans, like with the necklaces, with the beads, and so
Mhm.
I've gone to people's houses where they have like the altar for the santos, and they have like
Mhm.
food and like I don't know, like I don't know what it's called. I don't know
Yeah,
anything
me
about it, but
either.
I've been to a couple people's houses where they dress in all white. Sometimes they have their rituals. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna pass on that.
Yeah, it's not for me. I respect everybody's belief and whatever you
Yeah, me
believe in,
too.
but I'm not.
Absolutely.
I'm
But
scared.
I'm
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 scared of
not
that.
interested.
Neither am I. So, this isn't a true story, but this is one of the stories that when we were kids, it was a scary story. Ready? Mom and dad were going out on a date. They had a little girl. They told her that she could stay home by herself because she wanted to. They had a big German Shepherd. They said that the German Shepherd was going to be under her bed the whole time. And if she needed him, or if she wanted to make sure that he was still there, just to put her hand under the bed. And he would lick her hands for her to know. So anyway, they left, everything was locked. She had to go to the bathroom. She goes to the bathroom, washes her hand, comes back into the room, and she hears like dripping. So I guess she like noticed, she got up and went. It was like the water, the faucet kept dripping. She goes back into the bed, put her hand under the bed. He licks her hand. Then she hears the dripping again. So this happened like 2 or 3 times that she heard the dripping of the water and she did the same thing. So finally, the last time she got up and she went into the bathroom and there was no dripping. Like the faucet was off, but she kept hearing it. So she opened the curtain of the shower because she was like, maybe it's the shower. It was the German Shepherd's head on the shower
Mhm.
and it was dripping blood on the wall, like on the shower. It said cycles can lick hands too.
Who told you this story?
It was like, one of those like
Yeah.
campfire like stories we're
Yeah,
all
yeah.
telling us. And that one always stuck. Like putting your hands under the bed, you feeling a lick, and it's a freaking psycho.
My
Hell no.
goodness.
But yeah, that was messed up.
You asked me about my favorite scary movie. I really liked the first couple of Scream series,
Mhm.
like, maybe, like, the first 2 movies, and then
Yeah,
after
2.
that but
It
Scream
got
was really good, like, it was a
Yeah,
good
Scream was
scary
good. I
movie.
like Scream. Though, I don't mind scary I think I like more of the, like, the suspense, like how Scream
Yeah,
is,
like
whatever.
Scream, because it's not demonic, it's
It's
not
not
like it's
demonic. I don't
psycho, like
like
somebody was
Smile,
killing people. I
that
couldn't finish it. I started and this was, like, maybe, like, 4 years ago, like, it wasn't very long ago.
yeah, it
My
wasn't.
brother had told me about it because I used to go watch scary movies with him, and he was like, "Oh, Smile's pretty good." And my other brother, the Marine, the one
Mhm.
that's gonna be the hero, he likes Insidious, like, he likes those I'm like, "I can't watch
I
them.
can't, I
I can't
can't.
do it."
And especially and then if I watch it at night, you already know, I'm dreaming with it. I have to watch crap like that in the morning. I can't. It's too much.
There was a suspenseful kinda movie, like, it was with Ghost, I guess. It was called, like it was like Black Phone or something that I saw recently, like maybe 2 years ago, where it was like a guy was kidnapping kids and killing them, and then the last kid there was a black phone in the room that he kept the kids in, and the last kid, the phone would ring, and he would talk to the kids that have been killed, and they'll give him clues on how to escape, and that was pretty good.
What's it called? Black Phone?
I think it's called Black Phone, now I wanna look it up.
Scary movie or like any you could say scary movie that you watch like all the time every year.
Oh, shit, they're coming out with a second one. It says Black Phone 2. It is that
Look what we just found out.
Oh, wow. It came out in 2021.
Mm,
It got a
okay.
6.9 out of 10 on IMDb and an 81 on Rotten Tomatoes. It was good, I liked it.
I always watch
A
Hocus
scary
Pocus.
movie that I always go back to?
Yeah.
That's not a scary
Well,
movie.
you know what I mean, but it's like,
Like a Halloween movie?
yeah, like a
Nah, I
Halloween
mean,
movie.
I like Ghostbusters.
Oh,
Like, I've
yeah,
watched
Ghostbusters
Ghostbusters with the
good.
kids, it's
The
cute
new
because they
ones,
like
I
the
like the
song,
new ones, yeah. Those are good.
but we don't have we don't have, like, a traditional Halloween movie or, like, Christmas movie that we
Mhm.
watch.
Hocus Pocus is ours. That's the one that we watch.
Okay.
The
I
first
like
one.
Hocus Pocus, though.
I don't like the second one. The second one, I was
No?
like, mm-mm. I like
Yeah.
it from the beginning, not even 10 minutes in. I looked at my cousin, I was like, I don't like this. And she's like, it just started. I'm like, I could tell. Like it got real, it was real Disney. Like, I don't know if
Gotcha.
you see the first one. The first one has like those little innuendos that, you're
Yeah.
like, oh shit, you know?
We
Um,
watched Beetlejuice,
oh yeah, Beetlejuice. But did you
and
watch
I
the
was like, "I
second one?
can't believe that I watched this as a kid."
Yeah.
When I watched it, I was like, "Oh, this is kind of inappropriate."
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
was looking at my kids like, "Did they catch that?" Like, "Oh, shit, I watched this as a kid."
But they
Él
do
es
that, they do
Greco.
that. In Drop Dead Fred, did you ever see that one? I think I mentioned that one
Mhm.
to you.
I
Drop Dead
haven't seen
Fred
it in a
has, like,
while, but
hasta Mrs. Doubtfire
oh, I
has, like, a
loved Mrs.
few that are,
Doubtfire.
like she's, like in one of the parts, he was like, "Oh, do you want something to drink?" She's like, "I like them like my men, strong and stiff." I was like, "Oh, shit, I did not know that they said that."
I
Like,
gotta
you
pick
don't
up
know
on that
as a
when I was a
kid.
kid. Yeah.
But I loved it.
Uh-huh.
That is enough ghost stories for now because
Yes.
we will definitely put it in our dreams. We're going to sage and we're going to enjoy the rest of our day. But obviously, I always want us to end on a positive note. So, 3 things that we're grateful for. You can go first.
I'm grateful for my eyesight because there's so much that I'm able to see that I'm grateful that I can see, like the moon and the stars and the
Mhm.
sunrises. I'm grateful for the relationship I have with my kids, and I am grateful that I have a job,
Oh,
that I
amen. Look
have
at God.
some income.
Look
Yeah.
at God. I'm grateful that I have a job that is very flexible, that I'm
Mhm.
able to, do certain things and kind of make my own schedule, and that I'm able to work from home. I am grateful for some candy because I have a little sweet tooth. So, that's always great. And I'm grateful for my health. Okay. So, if you guys want to see any of our other videos, I am going to put this playlist on here and I hope you guys enjoy. And we will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.